Hello, how are you? Good to have you here today. Welcome to my broadcasting channel. It's been long. I know we've not met for quite some time, but I am back. I'm back to doing this. Today, I just wanted to share my experience with a long term fasting. A long term fasting is a fasting session that extends for more than, this thing is misbehaving. It's a fasting session that extends for more than 3 days. So I've decided to do a solo long term fasting, and I decided to document my experience. You know what they say? Life is a journey, and I agree. Life is a journey, and the moments of this journey are best when they are shared. You have a better experience if you work with others and if you invite others into your journey, and that is exactly what I'm doing. So this is going to be a solo fast. I have done group fasts for some, for some other times, long-term group fasts. The times I've taken people for fasting, and there are sometimes we've gone with friends, and yeah, for just a fasting session. So this one I am solo, and I have decided to invite you to walk this journey with me. So I'm doing this fast in Isiolo. For context, Isiolo is at the center of Kenya. Isiolo is that one place where the late President Kibaki decided that they should have an international airport because it was very key for the selling of miras that we produce in Meru County. And this international airport was also to open what they call the Northern Corridor. I love Isiolo. I have been to Isiolo several times. So I arrived on Wednesday. I'm doing this on the 9th of August. I was doing some work. The first day, there was a group presentation that I was doing. I deal with immigration issues. So we were teaching people about Canada Express Entry. We are teaching them about the Rural Northern Immigration Program. And we are teaching them about the Atlantic Immigration Program, something that they can consider for their children who have graduated or they have diplomas. They live here with a PR, permanent residence to Canada. Then yesterday I was in KU. Our agency handles university and GMC correspondence for doctors. So I was at KU, not KU, sorry, Isiolo KMTC. I started my work at KU, so I'm mixing the two. And then now today is my day one of my fast. There's nothing pretty that I'm feeling. I am used to eating one meal in a day, which I normally do in the evening. So this one, my body has not noticed any change today. It's as usual. It's very normal. I started my fast with taking some electrolytes. I took salt for sodium chloride. Then I took a magnesium tablet, and I also took some potassium. I know I can go for 3 days without sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Just salt day 1, day 2, and day 3. But this is a long-term fast, and it is a solo. I really do not want to fail anywhere. And I know headaches and that creepy kind of a feeling that people have when they fast without electrolytes can really take them back. It can really mess up how they handle the process. Yeah. And then I know I will not be in a fasting center for so long. I'll be in Isiolo just for a week. And then I go and continue my fasting back in my home. So I wanted to start with electrolytes from day one so that my body does not behave somewhere along the way. I love being in Isiolo. Isiolo is a cosmopolitan town. Isiolo has got all the communities you may think in Kenya. We have Kushites, we have Nilotes, and we have Bantus. Kushites make 70% of the population. The most common are the Borana and the Somalis. Those are the most of the Kushites that you will find here. And in terms of religion, most of the Somalis and the Boranas are Muslims. So we have a very high population of Muslims in Isiolo. Then we have Nilotes. The Nilotes who are here are the Turkana and the Sambulus. And then we also have the Bantus, who are mostly the Merus. This place just bowed as Meru community. And then the Agikuyu. Agikuyu will be found everywhere that you go. You never lack the Kikuyus people, yeah? So that is the general scape of the place. It's a hot place. It's a dry place and it can be windy sometimes, which I think is something to celebrate because it's so cold in Kiambu where I live right now. And I think it is good to do fasting in a warm place. My people say that warmth comes from the stomach. Yeah? What they're used to saying is, when you take some food, your body requires energy to digest that food, so your BMR goes high, and in the process, you get warm. Yeah? So people in Limburu and Kericho will tend to eat more food and Nyandarua than other places because they live in very cold areas. Yeah, so I think it is good that I am not doing this fast in a very cold area. But I love Isiolo. The prayer center is owned by Life Ministry. I have done a long-term fast here before. Well, it's long, it's like 11 years ago. That was in 2014. And actually, that's the last time that I did a long-term solo fast. I've done another long-term fast, but that was the last time that I did it alone. And I was still here in the same place. I think I will do a video just to take you to a tour of this place. Huh? Yes, I have told you the one I'm not feeling any. There's nothing to feel. My body is pretty used to this lifestyle, so I know tomorrow is when my body will start giving me stories that will come in terms of feelings and experiences. Huh? So someone may ask me, Wanjiru, why are you fasting? And I always believe that each fast should have a goal, each fast should have an objective, and goals and objectives should not be mixed for fast, and each fast should have an intention. There's so many reasons why people fast. One can fast for a religious reason. A Muslim will fast during Ramadan, a Muslim will fast. Is it Monday and Thursday? Yes, there's someone who was telling me Muslims do fast on Monday and Thursday. A Jainist will fast because it is there in their religion. A Christian will fast because it is there in the Christian religion. So one can fast for religion purposes. One can fast for medical purposes. And medical purposes can be anything from losing weight. It can be fasting for medical purposes to increase insulin sensitivity. It can be medical purposes to reduce inflammation. For people who are going for chemo, they can fast just before chemo so that their body is able to tolerate the ugly and the nasty side effects of chemotherapy. Someone can fast for medical purposes to overcome some autoimmune diseases. Fasting causes the regeneration of mitochondria, and that is usually key in overcoming some autoimmune diseases. Another medical reason why someone will do a long-term fast will be for mental health, especially when it comes to controlling impulses, controlling some addictions, and just keeping someone on the tow. For me, I'm doing this fast, number one, specifically to change my relationship with food, especially when it comes to impulsivity. So I can fast, and I fast for very well, but it's very difficult for me to fast when I'm seeing food. Like for me to fast, I have to be very away from food, meaning that I tend to lack impulse control when you put me in an environment with food. So I want to do this fast, number one, with the objective of building that muscle, building that ability to say no to food, even when I'm close to it. And having impulse control is a benefit. Like you can imagine a man who cannot control himself when he's around women. What kind of a lifestyle does he live? Yeah, he will tend to be judged by society in so many ways. Or you can imagine someone who cannot control themselves when they see alcohol, like they go full into it. They develop an addiction that is not so good. Or someone who cannot control themselves when they see other people's property. That if they see somebody else's money, somebody else thing, they'll have to think of how to steal it and to take it away. They like that control. Yeah. A life without impulse control is usually not a very good quality of life. It's something that needs to be controlled. So the purpose of this fast is to build my muscle of impulse control when I'm around food. That is what I want to tell myself. And the reason I'm doing this is because I used to fast regularly before I started a family when I was a single lady. And never used to be an issue because I know in my house I'm not cooking. In my house I'm not doing all that thing, so it's better. But then when I started a family, it became difficult to fast when my partner is eating. Like it becomes difficult for me to say no when my partner is there eating. And maybe I'm the one who has even prepared the meal. And then by and by, children came. And now it became again difficult to fast because children have to be given food. They have to be fed, yeah? And throughout that journey, I have discovered that I do well with fasting when I'm very far away, like now when I'm in Isiolo. But now when I am in my home, it becomes a struggle. So I want to build this muscle so I can fast at home, give my children food, and not even take any bites. This is a muscle that I want to build. I know it is going to be a hard tackle, but I don't believe in impossibilities. I believe anyone can achieve whatever they want to do. So I want to control my impulses, especially when I'm around food. Number two, I want to change my relationship with food when I'm triggered. I tend to fast and fast very well. When emotionally I'm stable and nothing is triggering me. But wait, something annoys me. Wait, something comes across and it sets me off balance. It is food that will swallow that pain. I have discovered that I normally tend to have good relationship with food in terms of I eat for nutrition, I eat for satiety, and I eat to connect with people. But I also eat to feed emotions, especially the negative emotions. I know I also feed to celebrate, which is not a very good relationship with food, because definitely one can celebrate without food. Food is not the only thing that happens when we are celebrating. Yes, culture taught me that, but I want to learn. So this fast is meant to overcome impulsivity when I'm close to food and change my relationship with food. That I don't use food to nurse my pain. I don't use food to celebrate things and seasons and achievements, but I use food for what it's supposed to be. I use food for nutrition, I use food for satiety, and I use food for connecting with other human beings, especially when you're breaking bread. Yes, wish me well. I know what you do every day you become. So I know by the end of this fast, I'll see if I'll be able to achieve my goals and if I'll be able to achieve my objectives. Yeah. So that is it for now. I don't have anything else that I can add. I just want you to walk with me through this journey. I'm going to do broadcasts this here and there, and just invite you to walk the journey with me. Kindly subscribe to the channel, kindly share with your friends, and let's do this together. It's possible, yeah? Have a good one.